So, Lori, we're talking still within an ever evolving reality. The global pandemic still exists. We don't know where the economy is going to go. There's a lot of uncertainty for those of us who work in the nonprofit sector or are board members or volunteers with mission based organizations. That can be seen as bleak. So
Right.
having a book that makes you choose abundance is definitely a beacon of light in this time. But it's hard to be able to choose abundance when there's a lot of uncertain stuff. So
Yeah.
can you talk about what you want folks to get out of this book, especially reading it now?
Yeah. So there's no question there are some of the most challenging circumstances that we've encountered in our lifetime. Absolutely. And certainly for this sector, there have been some real challenges. But the reality is that even in the past, when there was a downturn in the economy a number of years ago, what we saw was that some organizations said, "Oh my gosh, things are bad. We better not talk to anybody. Let's just sort of go away." And then other people said, "Oh my gosh, there's a turn in the economy. We better reach out to people and be in communication." There's an opportunity for us, frankly, to strengthen our partnerships with people. And I have to say that I've worked with a number of organizations from before through the pandemic to today that used the pandemic to strengthen what was most important to them, which is authentic relationships and partnerships with all of their stakeholders, all of them. So whether it's their staff members or whether it's their clients or members or whatever that form is within their organization, or their board members, or their greater community. There were organizations that I know that just started reaching out and, bringing a loaf of bread over to their clients' houses in the beginning of the pandemic before we were afraid to touch anything, right? And then when that happened, they gave him a phone call and said, "How are you doing, Mrs. Jones? Is there something that you need, or would you like somebody to do a run to the pharmacy for you," or whatever it is. But they just got real about connecting with people. And I think that's big. That's really important.